You might think you're good at marketing, you might want to get more organic reach for your LinkedIn posts, you might want to get more people knowing about your business. Well, today I'm with a super duper expert that we've been connected on LinkedIn, Dan Knowlton, and he's going to be talking about all the ways where you can grow your organic reach without spending any money. If that sounds like something you want to listen to, stay tuned. Dan, hello.
Hello, that was smooth. Wow, that was a good intro.
We've done a few. Okay, I want to ask quick fire here. 5 ways to grow your organic reach on LinkedIn.
1, ask questions. Sounds really simple, but actually asking your audience questions gets them to respond, gets them to comment. The thing that has the biggest impact on the algorithm organically is people commenting. And we found recently, people who, when you receive comments that are longer form comments, you reach more people. So this is why LinkedIn pods and things aren't going to work, or they're going to die out, because if you get people just commenting, this is good, this is great, this is fun, LinkedIn knows that's just a throwaway comment, they're not going to show more people. 2, anytime anyone comments on your content, as soon as possible, reply to them, tag them in the comments so they instantly get a notification, and ask them a question to continue that conversation going.
Reply and tag, that's it. Most people just reply, they don't tag. No. I don't think I tag.
Yeah.
No.
So you should tag. 3.
So repeat their name in the...
Yeah, tag them because they'll instantly get a notification. 3.
Tell me more. 3.
3. Create grenade post. We spoke about this off camera, but this is the content that gets the biggest response, right? So a grenade post is where you share your content. If it's a text-based post, text-based post as well. If it's a video, you speak about something where there's a strong opinion, a strong divided opinion with your audience. So for example, I'll give you an example. Literally yesterday, or 2 days ago, I posted about receiving direct sales pitches in direct message on LinkedIn. So someone connects with you on LinkedIn, and the first thing they send you is a sales pitch to say, hi, I can help you with your marketing, right? So there's 2 trails of thought here. Some people hate it. Some people who are real sales guys say it works. Why would you not? So I posted about that, and there's divided opinion. People either agree with you or they don't. So if they agree with you, they comment, help the algorithm. If they disagree, they comment, help the algorithm. I had people in the comments having arguments with each other, which was just, showing the content to loads of people because they're having those conversations with each other.
So grenade is to have a controversial split opinion.
I think you need to do more of this because I think you're an opinionated person.
If someone, for example, put on a political statement, I love Donald Trump.
Well, so one thing I'll be careful of is there's a boundary. If say you're training business, right? If you're trying to...
Don't love Donald Trump, by the way. I don't even know what I feel about him, whether I like
we don't know.
This is not a political thing, but I'm trying to get an example.
So I'll give you a good example in a minute, but you got to be careful with things like political stuff. You could be putting off half of the business owners that would pay for you to train them because you've said you love Trump. So there's the opinion pieces around topics. I'd stay away from religion, anything to do with like fascism, sexism, politics.
Well, Dan, I want an example.
Oh God, put me on the spot here. I'm trying to think of your content. Things around why business owners should sack themselves. You've created content around this before, so why business? So it could be around business owners are consider themselves too self-important to sack themselves, right? They think they're the be-all and end-all, whereas
is that enough though?
No, that's probably not enough. I need more time to come up with an example. What? Okay, let's do this. Let's do a little workshop, right? Tell me, what have you got a strong opinion on that isn't political? What do you see business owners doing, or not even that, people on LinkedIn or people online? What do you see?
And I get on the spot. It's, now you've turned it on me. But in fact, I think I would post something like, I'll be honest, my business has taken all my spare time away from me. Am I doing the right thing? Should I carry on?
Yeah.
Something like that.
Yeah.
Because that
may damage your relationships at home. That may damage your family. And its impact, that kind of thing.
Asking why I should carry on would probably, make the algorithm explode, because everyone wants to, one of the big things about human beings, everyone wants to be the judge rather than the judged. And it's one of my favourite phrases of describing human beings. Everyone wants to give the advice rather than give it to themselves, don't they? And so if you can put out stuff where you're opening up people to support you and say why you should carry on, I think that would work. I love that. We don't do enough of that. We are always try and play it safe and just give great content.
I feel like you need to position yourself more as a thought leader, because you're so successful, right? But to the outside world, you're sharing some vanilla opinions on things, whereas, well, actually no, like the Boris Johnson thing recently, you're kind of very much sharing your opinion on business in politics.
I designed that letter. I mean, did you see the heading I used?
Yeah, I can't remember.
It was only a stupid
Prime Minister wouldn't read this.
Would ignore this letter, and and I put the ignore in italics and bolded the shit because that's my marketing training. Get attention. And so, but most people are probably going to look at that thinking, oh, this is going to be political. I want to get involved in that. It's not political at all. No. It was actually strategies and tactics to grow the UK economy and help business owners.
But that's why you have to have that's why understanding marketing, no matter, like, as for business owners, is so important, because you know how to put that spin to get the attention. If you would have just said, here's a letter I wrote to Boris Johnson, no one would give a shit, no one would care. Whereas you've got that marketing spin. It's kind of a bit like clickbait. So I think there is a line that you've got to be careful to cross. But
I mean, people always moan about clickbait and say, oh, it's the most awful thing, but newspapers have been doing that since time began. I mean, the Sun newspaper write headings, and then the story has nothing really in relevance to the heading, But I mean, it does have a correlation, but that's the way human beings work, and you need to understand that, don't you?
That's why I think it's so important to invest in your marketing.
You're on 3, Sunshine. What about 3? Number 4?
4, proactive engagement. Have I said this one out? I don't.
Yeah, but we've skirted around a bit. That's one.
Proactive engagement. Every day, you need to be scheduling 20 minutes or so to proactively comment on other people's content and add meaningful comments. And I've already spoken about.
You do that. You don't sub that out to a team member.
I do that. No, but I don't. For me, I don't set 20 minutes and do it. I'm just on my phone throughout the day, scrolling, and I see something interesting. I'll add my.
But that increases your network, doesn't it, on LinkedIn? That's.
Do you want 5?
Yeah, I do want 5.
I'll give you 10, mate, if you want. No, number 5 is to optimize your profile. So.
What does that mean in bloody
Okay, so there's 2 kind of ways that you can get discovered on LinkedIn. Through search, someone searching in the search bar, or through the feed. Through you posting something, someone comments on it, and then you see in your feed all the time, so-and-so commented on this post, so-and-so liked this post, right? So through search, people are searching for someone like you to solve their problem. So what you need to do...
What, on LinkedIn?
Yeah. Okay, I'll give you an example. If you want to do more speaking on stages across the world, this is how we get some of our highest paid speaking gigs. We get LinkedIn messages from event organisers in... I'm going to Romania to speak at an event in Digitalium. The guy just DM'd me, who runs an event with 1,000+ people, to say come speak at my event, etc. And that's because I've optimised the keywords in my profile to be found as a keynote speaker. I've also optimised my profile to demonstrate that I'm a good keynote speaker by showing videos of me keynote speaking, all of that kind of stuff. So it's mainly around keywords in your headline, in your profile.
And how many people have we done that, Chance?
Optimize your profile?
Yeah,
pretty well.
Yeah, I'm going to get you to look at it and just see what you think about it. I mean, how many people are doing that, would you say?
But there's lots of marketers who are talking about optimizing your profile and things. But
not marketeers, like how many people, so there's 2 million people on LinkedIn in the UK. How often do you come across a well-optimized LinkedIn profile?
Every now and again. People that we've trained have got really good profiles. But I think that lots of people have good profiles, but it's just it's a quick win. But a key thing to do, James, is read an article by a guy called Brian Dean. Brian Dean, he runs a company called Backlinko. He's written a very comprehensive article.
Spelling Dean?
D-E-A-N.
D-E-A-N.
I love that you're writing this down. Brian Dean, he's got an article which is about keyword research. So it's all good and well me saying to you, James, optimize your profile to be found for training or whatever you want to be found for, but you need to do research to understand how to find the keywords people are searching for. That article is very comprehensive and it shows you how to do that step by step.
LinkedIn is your favourite social platform at the moment because of organic reach?
No, because of revenue. Like, yes, organic reach is all nice to say.
It's good people on LinkedIn compared to...
for us, there's people who are hiring event organisers. There's C-suite marketers who, from big brands, we've worked with the likes of Eurotunnel, FIFA, Nestle. People from those brands are contacting us to want to do business with them because they see the content we're producing.
So if you could put a percentage of your business, how much a percentage of your business has come as a direct result of LinkedIn?
It's very difficult. And this is a great question, but it's very difficult because there's so many different things we're doing and touch points we're creating that influence a person to do business with us. For example, right, say Eurotunnel. So this is a client we're working with, the train between...
Showing off here, isn't he? Eh?
No.
Eurotunnel.
I want to show you examples. So we asked
the big Don, Dan.
We asked. We're still a tiny business, mate. Compared to your success, we're small.
I don't do marketing for tunnels.
So we asked the social media manager, how did he discover us? And he mentioned all these different points, saw me speak at an event, saw the content I was posting on Twitter, read our blog, signed up to our weekly newsletter, came to an event that we organised. Like, there's all these touch points. It's very difficult to say. Yes, I can give you how many people contact us on LinkedIn, but that's not the whole picture. You need a fully rounded strategy that has all these touch points. And Dan Knowlton is, yeah.
And we are spelling Knowlton.
Knowlton.
Correct.
Thank you.
Thanks very much for listening or watching wherever you are. I will see you real soon. Don't forget to leave us a review. Check Dan Knowlton on LinkedIn. He's a great guy. I thoroughly recommend him. See you real soon. Bye-bye. Thanks for watching the video. Really hope you enjoyed it. To help grow your business, don't forget you can watch more of my videos by clicking here. And don't forget to hit subscribe to the YouTube channel by clicking this button right here. It gets better than that because you can come and see me at one of my seminars to help grow your business. All the details of how you can get to one of those for free is in the video description.